What's up, guys? It's Ramon from NyneBlockGaming&Collectibles coming at you with another review. Today we have Thor versus Marvel's Destroyer. Cool one there with the Destroyer. It's one that a lot of people were using a Marvel Select figure to replace the fact that we haven't got one in Legends. So it's excellent that we got one, and we have a 80s Thor, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Product image on the side. I'll have to tilt down to show you. We got Thor and Destroyer. We have the Avengers, 60 Years of Earth's Mightiest. That's the wave. You can see your accessories here. You got two Thor heads, one fist. One fist is typical with Thor figures. Every other figure on Earth, two accessories. Thor, or two hands. Thor only gets one. Don't ask why. And then you get two different hands for the Destroyer, and it looks like one's a gripping hand. Don't know what it's gripping. Don't ask. You can see there's a hole through it. We don't know what weapon he was supposed to have, but he don't got one. And then you get your stuff on the bottom. I'm going to open this up, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, opened up quickly. Did a pose for you guys. Thor attacking the Destroyer. Initial thoughts, you know, you're going to hear it from me every time. 2023 special edition waves that draw attention to a certain timeline or group of characters. When you do something that is very only on occasions, you're talking, you know, it took 60 years of Avengers comic books and the Avengers being around for 60 years to make this wave a thing. If it took 60 years to get here, don't use molds that are 10 years old, because you should have released that on the 50th anniversary Avengers wave instead of the 60th. So the reason I'm saying that is your Thor here is the identical classic Thor that we got from Hasbro already, outside of the head sculpt and paint job at the abdomen. So instead of skin being here on the sides, that you can see is just, you know, not very well painted. It was black here, and the head sculpt was different. Head sculpt looks nice. I like the head sculpt. The pins on both the legs and arms, not a fan of. You can see there's one in the upper thigh as well. So head, we'll go over articulation quick. Head does not move back. Hair blocks it. Does not move forward. You get that much range out of it. Left to right, that much range. People complained about this on the Mayfex, thinking that the 40-year anniversary, which is actually what the last one was, I think, or 20 here, I forget. Whatever it was, whatever the classic Thor was. People were complaining about the Mayfex one because it doesn't get head movement or articulation. Well, there ain't no difference. These don't either. So you get no head movement. Arms move out to 90. You got bicep swivel, double jointed. Elbow that moves that far, and you get a wrist hinge and peg that rotates 360. You get diaphragm crunch, which is very good looking forward, but he ain't gonna look back because the cape hits him in the butt. I can force it a little bit, but it's that far, and that's as far back as it moves. You get nothing at the waist outside of swivel. Leg kicks up to there. Back, not far at all. Not blocked by the cape. Blocked by the glutes. We have a thigh rotation, and double jointed knee, where if you move the cape out of the way you get that far. And it looks like as though it has a boot swivel, and it does. A odd one for sure, but it gets a boot swivel, hinge, rocker, accessory, millionaire, however you pronounce it. I've heard it 100 times. I still can't say it. It says on the side, "Whoever holdeth this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor." So, paint apps, outside of the head sculpt, aren't that great, but this head sculpt looks absolutely amazing. The wings on the side of the head are awesome. The metallic silver paint you see there are great. Wish we'd start seeing cloth goods, because this for the Thor's cape is bad. Second, instead of getting the silver, you just get the wings. I don't know. Remember in comics, that silver is what covers his eyes then, but his eyes are covered. And your one fist for the left hand, the one not holding the hammer. Now this Destroyer, this is good. This is nice. Can I back the camera out at all? No, I'm at 100%. So he has shoulder pads, but his arm still moves up to about 90. Let's go back a little bit. The head tilts up decently down till chin hits your guard here. You got bicep swivel, single jointed elbow that moves in that far. It's like the same Hulk design I just showed you in the last video. You have wrist peg and hinge that, if you go too far, pops the whole wrist out. You get a diaphragm joint that is very limiting in articulation, but you do get some side to side. It just doesn't seem to hold very well. But there is nothing down here at the waist at all. Destroyer kind of doesn't get that dynamic. He's a big freaking robot from Asgard, so the sculpting looks great. All of these little, jagged edge, thorns, nails, daggers, whatever he's going to use them for in battle, it looks great. Again, 2 shoulder pads up here. One of the things it's lacking that Hulk has, it doesn't have a butterfly joint up there. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee that actually gets a ton of articulation out of it, goes past 90. And you have your hinge ratcheting as well to hold its poses under the figure's larger size. And he poses fairly well for a large figure. I can get the foot flat there. So a very nice figure, and he is tall. I'm going to grab Hulk quick just to show you the height difference in the two. He is a tall guy, and he should be. I'm pretty sure he was taller than the Hulk. So there he is, standing fully upright. And there is the Hawk for a better description of height. You can see those two standing side by side, and he is like almost a head taller than the Hawk. So he has great height, which surprises me. I thought for sure they were going to scale him down a little bit, but he is true to size. As you can see, the top of this point comes up to the back of the skull on the Hawk there. See if I can get a better image. Maybe a little lower than that. But yeah, it looks good. Great figure. Excited about this Destroyer. It's gonna look cool on my villain shelf, even though he is, you know, not necessarily he is a villain. He's used by Asgard as a means of defense. I think against Ragnarok maybe, or just anything that tries to invade Asgard, but he does eventually have to fight Thor. That's it for the review, guys. If you enjoyed the review, please hit that thumbs up. I forgot something. Quick. Hold on. Before we go. Hands. Destroyer has extra hands. Did I go over Destroyer's extra hands? You know, gripping hand for the item that maybe was supposed to be included that they cut last minute. As you can see, that's exactly what it's made for, to hold on to something. But we don't get it. Whatever that thing he was supposed to hold is. And then another, you know, palm open hand, where both of the ones included with him are fists. But as I was saying, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up. If you would like to see more content from me as I release, please subscribe to the channel, and you can sign up for the notifications to be notified as I release. Alright guys, that's it for the video. See ya.